What's good with the YouTube? You already know Big Flacco with a convict's perspective, and I'm gonna smash, dash, and slide on through with a whole lot of energy, man. Hey, thank you guys for everybody who tuned in to the cash raffle yesterday. And thanks to those that shot something to the homeboy fucking stranger, man. Really appreciate that, man. We had another subscriber that said something out of nowhere, and that's really gonna help him out. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, and do all that good stuff to help support the channel. And who do I have back on but none other than Stranger, who's originally from Florencia. He's going to talk about how he made a medical doctor actually retire, or MTA or something like that, a nurse. He's going to tell a story. He has some stories to tell all day, guys. And it can all be supported with 115s and investigative reports and whatnot that he's mailed out to me. So without further ado, how you doing, brother?
Just one day like the other, man. That's it.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you take over and say what you got to say.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to those that blessed me with some money, man. That's much appreciated. It means a lot. Trust me. Nothing about this medical doctor. Yeah, it took me 2.5 years to finally get to him, you know. He played with my life, and I told him, whenever I could get my hands on you, you got something coming. He laughed. So next thing you know, I went to go see the doctor, and I had a banger for him. But the thing is this, once the field told me, like, I told him, who's the doctor? They said, Dr. Chen. His name is Chang Kwan Chen. So the next thing you know, when I sat down there, they did my vitals, and my vitals was pretty high because I already knew what I was going to do. I knew that was the doctor that was about to see me. But once again, he was so disrespectful with everybody. I'm talking about SEALs hate him, nurses hate him, his own co-workers hate him, doctors, nurses, SEALs, and most of our inmates. Because he paid with a lot of our lives, mine's most, you know. So I kept true to my word, man. As soon as the lady did my vitals and got out the way, I just jumped out the chair, came off my waist restraint, and started beating him silly. And I gave him 3 little 2-piece combos, man. And next thing you know, yeah, they took me down. It took me a while to take me down, and that fool was crying, telling me I need help. Called 911. They rushed me to the outside medical facility hospital. And where he's at now, he's retired. He can't no longer come to work, and they try to get me for assault with deadly weapons with my hands and mayhem because I blinded him from one eye.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Now, what kind of stuff was this doctor like doing to inmates and like to staff?
All right, okay, let me tell you one thing, man. This doctor is so fucking foul. This fool went above and beyond to even have correctional officers falsify documents to say, you know, come in like, oh, this inmate threatened me, this inmate did that, this inmate that. There's a lot of SEALs that go, like I said, they don't like this punk ass. But they told him, we're not going to do that for you. And he gets mad and write the SEALs up, and I'm going to try to falsify documents on them. Everybody knows that this doctor is so very sadistic, you know. The thing with me, the reason I told him I was going to come get that ass because I had a shoulder separation.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the outside hospital, came back. This fool didn't even want to give me Tylenol, you know. And so, yeah, I told him like this, okay, you're going to suffer the rest. I'll take the pain now, but I'll get better soon. Like I said, it took me like 2.5 years to finally get his ass. Man, it was a big pleasure to get him.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like this. This is how bad people hate that dude. That I had nurses, doctors, and SEALs coming to my cell door saying, "Man, you did a good job. Fuck that fool."
Oh wow. How long would you say that you beat on this dude for?
Oh man, I give him. The report says 6 or 7 times in my hands, right? But see, I use my both my face and I use my knees.
Yeah.
Every time I two-piece him, he'll bounce off the wall, and then he'll like go and put his head down, and I just knee him. But they say this shit happened less than a minute, man. I just, yeah, it was real fast.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fast, bro.
So, let me ask you real quick. How old was he?
Fuck, I don't know. Like 50-something? But that motherfucker acted like he was young.
What's that saying? They say 18 to 80, they can get it.
Yeah,
18 to 80, they can get it, they say?
Man, let me tell you one thing. 18, I go 18 to 88.
Why 88?
Mm-hmm. They got them up. Why not? Because we about to 90. I can't test that no more. I say, nah, I'm not no... I ain't never the blues. I'm not into that elder abuse type of shit. But yeah, no, if you got a mouth on you want to be disrespectful, but most of all, play with my life, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. So,
If I don't let inmates do it, you think I'm gonna let the correctional officer, most of all, doctor?
was this planned, or did you just barely find out and you just figured out how to come out your shackles that day?
Oh no, man! I've been coming out. I said a lot of reports that I sent you. You're gonna see every single one of them came out my restraints. I've been doing this shit since I was in the county jail in '98.
And and how do they transfer? How do they transfer you now? Like when they do a transport, how do they do it? Do they have to put special restraints now, or what?
Rocco, let me tell you one thing: it's proven. No restraint can stop me. They tried everything on me.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you your. I'm not going to ask you.
Box and I showed it to them. Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you your secrets. It's just that's kind of I'm just trying to play it out. That's.
Oh no, I can't give up those. Nah.
So hey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm good what I do.
Yeah, I know, man. You know what I'm saying? Not many people can do that, but there's a few people who can come out of shackles no matter what, man. There's a few people who can pop their doors open too, believe it or not.
Well, see, the thing is this: there's people that just because they can come out of them. The thing is this: okay, once I find out they can come out of them, are they faster than me? And that's one thing I am proud of. There's only one other person that's fast like me, and that's my little primo Shadow.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll tell you I'm fast. They call me Houdini.
Yeah. So, Shadow's already proven that when he caught his case. You know what I mean?
Well, out of my cases, I've done the same thing. Yeah, my little brother did good.
Yeah. So is that the first doctor that you've attacked or no?
Well, so far, because after that, they don't put no doctor around me. They have them far away. They violated my HIPAA rights and everything, so... yeah, they got SEALs got to be always around me and everything.
It's kind of interesting that you keeping it raw and real with this, because there's a lot of people who are with that action or with the business, but they're not really totally with that action and business, because I never thought of fucking I never thought of coming out. I never thought about coming out of cuffs and taking off on a doctor or something like that. I wanted to, but I just never felt I thought the repercussions for it would be too severe. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show a level of commitment that you have, and that for people out there listening, these youngsters, man, that they got to realize that, man, that in prison there's those that will go for broke. You know what I mean? Over their respect, over anything. You know what I'm saying? So, fortunately for me, I never put myself in a situation to where would be disrespectful towards men. But it always seems like the people who think that they can hide behind certain things will be the loudest mouth in the room. You know what I'm saying? And they're always the first ones to get got, man. And that could be a doctor, that could be a CO, that could be a lawyer or judge. And that's what these people fail to realize, that at the end of the day, we're all men. You know what I mean? You're a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that does not give anybody the right, whatever our past is, we have to pay our dues to society. We get that. I get that. It doesn't give nobody the right to try to fucking disrespect and think nothing's going to happen.
Exactly. Exactly. That goes to some people that got the balls and the courage to talk shit. Most of all about me. You think there ain't gonna be no repercussions behind that? Yeah. One thing I tell people like this: my word. And I tell them, if you got your word and your word's good, you better be ready to kill and die for your word. That's all you got. If you ain't got your word, you ain't shit.
You got those other ones that are in the moment gangsters. You know what I mean? They're not 24/7. They'll talk the shit at the moment because they're feeling it at the moment, and then they just switch up, man. Or from a distance.
They call themselves gangsters, but like I said in my last part interviews, where if you ain't blasted a Huda or blasted a freestyle.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Alright, yeah. It's no 7 a.m. Okay, cool. But you know what I mean? You ain't a gangster till you start pouring motherfuckers stealing these Hudas.
Yeah, man, I never really thought...
I don't condone violence. No, I don't. But at the same time, I don't put up with nobody's shit. I don't play by the rules.
That's what people don't realize. That's what I'm trying to show these listeners, that you're not a bad dude. You're fucking respectful. You're all that towards people. You are only triggered off disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like a lot of us are. You know what I mean? But you're one that goes for brokes. You're not tripping who it is. And see, people need to realize that it doesn't make people monsters or nothing like that because they're ready to catch a body. It makes them that they're about their shit sometimes. And that's what these kids need to realize, that, look, this is what prison's about, man. Like, I don't want none of my kids to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish anybody to have to go through. I don't wish anything that we went through, especially me and you were in Corcoran Shoe together. I don't wish anybody to go through the shit that we had to go through. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I get it. The disrespect, because, prison, you have a whole lot of different people. And that doesn't mean everybody's on the same caliber. And sometimes people just don't know who they're fucking with.
Exactly. I'm very humble, bro. I'm very respectful. I go out of my way to help somebody out. I mean, like, one thing that kills me when somebody says I'm hungry, I don't even got to know you, but one thing is this, if you're a child molester or racist, you better stay the fuck away from me, because I will gun you down when I understand you when I get nothing. If another person that's a good solid motherfucker, trust me, they won't go hungry.
You're talking on the phone again. You sounded mumbled. I agree, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like I said, I don't condone violence, man. Now, what's supposed to be youngsters out there, man? You know what? It's fine and dandy, but when you come in here, you're going to realize who's your real friends. Yourself and your family.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. You still talk to your family?
Oh, of course. Most definitely. Yeah,
most definitely, man. That's you find out when you're in here who really cares about you, who's really there, and who's really supportive of your stuff, man. And every time you come and tell a story, yeah, guys, it's not him trying to glorify, it's just him telling you the truth, man. And that's the one thing I want people to emphasize, that, like, this is what his life's about. This is what he's been about. These are the things that he does. It's not to glorify it, it's the truth. You know what I mean? And these are the type of caliber of individuals that you may run into in prison. That you better be on your P's and Q's. You better be respectful, because they have no hesitation to pull your cap if you get out of line. Some people are there they got no dates. A lot of people have no dates. They're not coming home. And so, like, this is the only life that they have. That little cell that they're in, that's their fucking living room. That's their kitchen. That's everything they got. So to sit there and try to demoralize.
Well, like, when I tell people I can't wait to get my freedom.
Yeah.
My freedom is this. I mean, when I mean by freedom, I can't wait to hit the streets. I'm talking about the main line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm locked up right now. I'm in a hole in the shoe. And I mean, once I hit the streets, I'm talking about the main line.
I still trip on that, bro, that you're in the hole and you're able to fucking call and have a tablet, bro. We never had that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
How you think I was when I heard you yesterday doing the rap for me? Like, what the hell?
It's fucking crazy, huh? You know what I mean? This new.
Remember the hole in the shoe thing? Oh, yeah, it had TV, books.
Fucking,
I mean, he didn't have no TV, nothing but books,
motherfucking
newspaper, and some old-ass newspaper.
Man, bro. And yeah. You're lucky to get a fucking couple stations, too. You know what I mean? Now you got fucking Wi-Fi internet. Send text messages and shit.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't have to write me. Just send me a message.
I'm a grown-ass man. I'm playing these video games like I'm young.
Yeah.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All right, but I think we'll end this video right here, man. This was a pretty good one, man. It's kind of interesting, man. Much respects to the homeboy stranger, man. I thank you guys, everybody that showed some support, man. And thank you for the positive message at the end, brother.
Anytime, man. Anytime. For all the viewers out there, stay safe, man. Drive safe. Wear that mask.